And we're looking at my Model 64 Smith & Wesson. This was a recent acquisition. I like the Smith K-frame revolvers. This one has a 6-shot cylinder, heavy barrel, which is pinned like all good Smith & Wesson should be. This particular model, I think, came out in 1970. If memory serves me correctly. This is a 64-1 variant. The first versions came out with the pencil barrel. This one has the heavy barrel. Model 64, typical K-frame gun. It has standard fixed sights. It was a stainless version of the Model 10, basically. It's rated for plus P ammunition. Should be a little more weather resistant than the blued finish Model 10s. In this world of plastic guns, high capacity autoloaders, there's nothing wrong with a good, solid, well built revolver, particularly if you're a shooter who knows what he's doing with one. Unfortunately, those of us are getting fewer and fewer and fewer. Gun's rated for plus P ammunition, which means you can run some really hot loads through it. It shoots well. I tested it earlier. Shot point of aim with the 2 loads I tried in it. One of it was some Powerball, I think 100 grain stuff I was trying to shoot up, and then I tested it with some of the 125 plus P Golden Saber, and shot well with both of these loads. In the meantime, for the time being, until I do some more extensive testing with it, this is going to be what stays in it. I'm satisfied it'll fire it every time. I'm satisfied it's going to hit point of aim. 4-inch 38 served for almost a century as a standard police gun. Either as the Model 10, the Model 64, various Colts. Some Rugers thrown in the mix. So it's a tried and true platform with good ammunition. Where I see this gun fitting into my personal rotation, probably going to be as a truck gun, as a summertime gun down here in the woods at the camp when I'm working. Maybe when I'm riding around on the lawnmower mowing the grass, shoot snakes with. I'm not going to shoot deer with it at 100 yards, but it is adequate to shoot coyotes with, shoot snakes, any other critter that needs to be shot within 50 yards. I don't feel undergunned with it. Made some adjustments to the action. Shoots well, handles well. The only modification I've done, I pulled the wood grips off of it, put a set of Packmeyer presentation grips on it. I usually prefer the wood grips. Had some issues with my left hand, and these grips seem to do a little bit better for me as far as in these 2 fingers here. They get a little sore and want to lock up every once in a while. The holster that it came with was a classic Bianchi 5B, and it's a great holster. I would continue on using that holster with one problem: it's right-handed. So I had to acquire a left-handed holster. This is one of the Tiogua's Texas editions. So far, it and I are having some disagreements, but I do like some features on it. It's got a sweat guard. it should do well for the summertime. This is a look at the Model 64, one of the classic Smith & Wessons. Later on.